So the question was, why did I give my life to Jesus? Why did I give my life to God? You know, I go back to that day in mid-October of 2023, and I ask myself, what was it that made you commit? What was it that made you surrender? How are you now? Let's check in. How are you feeling? How are you doing? I still say, you know what? That was the best decision of my life. Has it been easy? No. Have there been challenges? Absolutely. And we weren't, like, when you submit your life to God's will, when you submit to Jesus, you are declaring that you will no longer do life on your own ever again. That you now accept help, you now accept counsel, you now accept like someone to carry the weight for you. So I think about how when you submit your life to God, what that truly means. And it's like, the best way I can describe it is like when you go to the gym and you hire a personal trainer, you hire a helper. You know what? Because I need help in this area of my life. So I'm going to bench press on my own. What I can do is 30 pounds. I'm just throwing an example out there. And I'm pretty good at 30 pounds, and that's like my limit. If I go any higher than 30 pounds, the bar is gonna, fall on my chest, and I'm gonna look silly trying to like roll that thing off of me and probably hurt myself. And it's just not gonna look pretty. I'm not gonna be able to put that back on the bar. However, if I have a personal trainer, he can spot me, and if he sees that I'm struggling, he just lifts the bar just a little bit. Like he just can take off maybe 2 pounds for you to be able to put that bar back on. Well, that's what God does. You still have to work at it. You get, like, you're still pushing through, and it's just that little extra help that he provides for us when we submit and when we give our life over and choosing and declaring that we will accept the help. That is how that happens. That is what happens. That's what it means to give your life to God. That's what it means to give your life to Jesus, that you are accepting him to be your spotter in life, to be that little extra help that you need, that you cannot possibly do on your own. It is impossible to lift a certain amount of weight at the gym, and that is the same thing in real life. There's a certain amount of weight, of trouble, of preocupaciones, worries that you can carry on your own. There are some things that you are not meant to carry on your own. So when you trust and you give it to God, just give it a chance. Try it out. Is, part of what was going on in my mind when I decided to give my life to God is, you know what? I'm kind of tired of doing life my own way, and it's getting really heavy and very difficult. And, people keep saying that, like, I don't know, God started like kind of making himself known in my life, because I kept hitting walls and I kept hurting myself, and I was so confused and lost, and I was listening to like too much advice in the world. And I look up to a lot of human beings. I'm a lover of psychology. I'm a lover of literature. I just love to learn, and I love to think, and I love to build, and I love to be creative. And so there are a lot of people that I follow, and in the Bible it says that we're not supposed to idolize anyone. And when I started idolizing some other human beings that are best-selling authors, and I started kind of following their word, and because she said, therefore it is true. And when I was completely leaving God in the background, in like way in the background, he was kind of there somewhere, and he wasn't even like at the forefront of my attention, of my thoughts or anything. It was like, oh, I know he exists, he's like there somewhere. And now it's like, you know what? He's actually the one that I should have been following the whole time, because humans are flawed, and you know, we're not supposed to idolize. There's a reason for it. We're not supposed to idolize another human being, even though their ideas are fantastic and they're life-changing and they really stir up your heart and really help you gain a new perspective that creates like this deep healing, this beautiful healing in your life. That's the medicine that you needed. Well, God put that person in your path. God put that podcast in your path, that social media post, that comment the friend said, or that book you read, that chapter, that author. God provided that for you because he knows that we're supposed to help each other out in this world, but we were never meant to idolize anyone. So that's been something that has been eye-opening to me as well. And this is what it means to give your life to God. It means what it means to believe in Jesus and seek him as your counsel and as your best friend and as your true love. And everything else will just start making a lot more sense, and you will start to hopefully feel a little lighter. Sometimes you're going to feel worse than feeling better. Like when I gave my life, there were storms of doubt. Even like 2 days after I gave my life, there was like this moment of like imposter syndrome, like, oh, you fake, you know who you were not even that long ago. Now you feel all like you know it all, like, you know, like the enemy will, because the enemy knows the change, the deep healing of change that you're going through, and he knows that you are going to be set free. He's trying to hold you back, like, no, I want you here, like with doubt and fear and anxiety, and he'll get through your thoughts. Like that is the easiest access for the enemy to come in and make you doubt everything, make you doubt your faith. The mind is so weak, and so he's going to go for the weak point. And I hope that this message has served you. I hope that somehow it helps create some revelation in your life where you are also living a better life, a life of faith, and give it a shot. It's changed my life. That's all I can say. Okay, God bless you. Bye.